Math. Today we're going to look at how to find the volume of a cone or a pyramid. Okay, the volume formula is 1/3 base area times height. So it's actually very similar to the volume of a prism, of a related prism or a cylinder, but you're just taking 1/3 of the volume or dividing it by 3. So let's look at a couple examples here. Let's start first with a cone. Okay, we want to find the base area of the cone, and we know that a base area is a circle. So there's our base, and our radius is 5. So let's plug in for the area of the base. Well, the area of a circle is pi r squared. So let's do that part first. Okay, so our radius is 5, so pi times 5 squared, or 25 pi. So that is our base area in units squared. Now we want to find the volume. So we're going to multiply by the height. So we're going to we need to know this altitude. Well, let's see. We don't have the altitude. We have this slant height, or the side of the cone, but we need to find this altitude. As you can see, we have a right triangle here, so you can work the Pythagorean Theorem, where we don't know a, which is our height, a squared, plus b squared would be the radius, 5 squared, is equal to 13 squared. So that's going to give us a squared plus 25 equals 169. So a squared equals 144. So a, which is our height, is 12. So that's our height right there. So now we can take our height and to multiply it times our base area. So we're going to take 25 times 12. And that gives us 300. But remember, we have to multiply by 1/3, which is the same as dividing by 3. So 100, and don't forget your pi. I've just kept my pi out. So that's 1/3 of 25 pi times 12. That's where it is written out, 1/3. So I multiply these two together to get a 300. 1/3 of 300 is 100 pi, and this would be in units cubed. So let's jump over here to a pyramid. Pyramid uses the exact same formula. The only difference is our base. Our base is no longer a circle on a pyramid. On this one, we are looking at this right triangle again. Okay, so we've got 13, and we're going to drop our altitude down. Okay, and that means that this side is cut in half and is 5 and 5. And so we can see, this side must be also 5 and 5. So this is 10. I'm going to have to assume that this is a square base. So let's treat it as a square base. So each side is 10. So the area of a square is just sides squared. So 10 squared is 100. So 100 is my base area, and this would be in inches squared. Now I need to multiply that by the height inside. Again, we're going to work the Pythagorean Theorem. So this side is 13. This side is 5. Oh, we just worked that out a second ago. We know the height must be 12. So working a height of 12, we're going to take 100 for the base area times 12. And then remember, we have to multiply it by 1/3 because it is a pyramid. So grab your calculators. 100 times 12, all divided by 3, would give us 400 units or inches cubed, and that would be the volume of the pyramid. Okay, so the volume of a cone or pyramid is 1/3 of the base area times the height. It's very similar to a prism. You just take 1/3 of the volume. Hope this video was helpful.